Welcome to the Transitions Daily podcast. Transitions Daily is an online recovery group that offers a daily distribution of popular recovery resources accompanied by a secret Facebook group for discussion. We hope you enjoy today's readings.
This is Transitions Daily for April 20th, read by Buddy C. from Atlanta, Georgia. AA Thoughts for the Day. Faith. In this book, you read again and again that faith did for us what we could not do for ourselves. We hope you're convinced now that God can remove whatever self-will has blocked you off from Him. If you've already made a decision and an inventory of your grosser handicaps, you made a good beginning. That being so, you've swallowed and digested some big chunks of truth about yourself. Alcoholics Anonymous, pages 70 and 71. Thought to consider. Faith isn't belief without proof. It's trust without reservation. Acronyms. Faith. Finding answers in the heart. Just for today. Balance from self-pity. When we catch self-pity starting, we also can take action against it with instant bookkeeping. For every entry of misery on the debit side, we find a blessing we can mark on the credit side. With health we have, what illnesses we don't have, the sunny weather, a good meal a-coming, limbs intact, kindness is shown and received, a sober 24 hours, a good hour's work, a good book to read, and many other items can be totaled up to outbalance the debit entries that cause self-pity. Living Sober, page 58. Daily reflection, self-examination. We ask God to direct our thinking, especially asking that it be divorced from self-pity, dishonest, or self-seeking motives. Alcoholics Anonymous, page 86. When said sincerely, this prayer teaches me to be truly unselfish and humble, for even in doing good deeds, I often used to seek approval and glory for myself. By examining my motives in all that I do, I can be of service to God and others, helping them do what they want to do. When I put God in charge of my thinking, much needless worry is eliminated, and I believe He guides me throughout the day. When I eliminate thoughts of self-pity, dishonesty, and self-centeredness as soon as they enter my mind, I find peace with God, my neighbor, and myself. As Bill sees it, God grant us the serenity to accept the things we cannot change, the courage to change the things we can, and the wisdom to know the difference. We treasure our serenity prayer because it brings a new light to us that can dissipate our old-time and nearly fatal habit of fooling ourselves. In the radiance of this prayer, we see that defeat, rightly accepted, need be no disaster. We now know that we do not have to run away, nor ought we again try to overcome adversity by still another bulldozing power drive that can only push up obstacles before us faster than they can be taken down. Grapevine, March 1962. Big Book Quote. Everybody knows that those in bad health and those who seldom play do not laugh much. So let each family play together or separately as much as their circumstances warrant. We're sure God wants us to be happy, joyous, and free. Alcoholics Anonymous to Family Afterward, pages 132 and 133. 24 hours a day. AA Thought for the Day. The satisfaction we get out of living a sober life is made up of a lot of little things, but they add up to a satisfactory and happy life. We take out of life what we put into it. So I'd say to people coming into AA, don't worry about what life will be like without liquor. Just hang in there and a lot of good things will happen to you. And you'll have that feeling of quiet satisfaction and peace and serenity and gratitude for the grace of God. Is my life becoming really worth living? Meditation for the day. There are two paths, one up and one down. We've been given free will to choose either path. We're captains of our souls to this extent only. We can choose the good or the bad. Once we've chosen the wrong path, we go down and down, eventually to death. But if we choose the right path, we go up and up, till we come to the resurrection day. On the wrong path, we have no power for good because we do not choose to ask for it. But on the right path, we're on the side of good, and we have all the power of God's Spirit behind us. Prayer for the day. Pray that I may be in the stream of goodness. Pray that I may be on the right side, on the side of all good in the universe. Hazelden Foundation, P.O. Box 176, Center City, Minnesota 55012. I'm Buddy, and I'm an alcoholic.
We hope you enjoyed today's readings. You can also receive Transitions Daily via email and discuss today's readings in our secret Facebook group. So for more information, go to dailyaaemails.com today.
Other than the 24 hours a day reading, unless otherwise specified, all quotes copyright Alcoholics Anonymous World Services, Inc., 1952, 1957, 1967, 1973, 1975, 1976, 1980, 1981, 1984, 1985, 1988, 1990, or 2001.